Okay, we talk about Walmart a lot, but it's really important to stress just how hard it is to get your product in Walmart's stores and on their shelves. This article, 1 month to make it. That's right. 10,000 new suppliers apply. They just apply each year to sell their products on Walmart shelves. Competition is fierce, and getting into the retail giant is just the beginning. Today's Wall Street Journal looks at how one small company is beating the odds. Journal reporter Gwendolyn Bounds is here to tell us about it. And it all comes down to this thing in my hand, a pen that's actually very interesting shaped pen here. Tell us about the product first.
It is. This is a wishbone-shaped pen. You know, everything traditionally is a stick pen. And the guy who came up with this came up with it in high school detention. He was sitting there, he had writer's cramp, he started fiddling around with the toy, dreamed of this, started trying to do a prototype in his father's garage. You flash forward a decade, here we are, this young man is trying to get his, and is getting his product onto Walmart shelves.
The company is called PenAgain.
That's it.
And I love the story of how the company came up with this name, because somebody said, why are you daydreaming?
Right.
He said, I was thinking about that pen again. He couldn't get the pen out of his mind.
Right.
So he manufactures it, he makes it, he starts selling it, it's doing rather well, and he says, I've got to get it onto Walmart shelves.
Right. If you think about it, this is the entrepreneurial dream. It's the equivalent of getting onto Broadway. And if it is getting onto Broadway right now, opening night, 30-day trial period to get onto Walmart shelves and to there sell through to consumers. 85% sell-through is what they need, of 48,000 pens, an enormously tall order in order for them to have, you know, more distribution and more Walmart stores.
How much do the pens cost normally? What are they going to cost at Walmart?
You raise a very good point. At Walmart, they're going to be $3.76. This same pen has been selling for upward of $6 and in some cases $12 and $14 in other retailers. The founders are worried about this, and they should be. It's a classic conundrum we have when you go into Walmart, because you have to price lower than what you've been selling at smaller suppliers.
That's tough. You want the margins, but you also want the profits. Are they going to make money or lose money on this deal?
That remains to be seen. I mean, if they can get enough sell-through, they're going to make money. What they need to do is they need to have things for their smaller retail partners, which they're trying to do.
I want to show people how this works.
Sure.
Okay, once again, here's the pen, and I'm going to move it down to my script. This is great for who? You were talking about certain people who would really benefit from using this pen. And when I first saw it, I thought, what is this? Okay, it's got a little button, and that gets the ink down. When you want to get to write, you go like that. You turn it over. It even has its little hook here. You turn it over. Okay, I'm going to write on one of my scripts here. So if you could look at my hand, I don't know if the camera can get the shot here. It's really comfortable. It's way more comfortable than a regular pen. At first, this isn't working for me. It totally works for me.
Right. Think about what you're doing. It's the weight of your hand as opposed to gripping.
Right.
You're somebody with arthritis, carpal tunnel. Think about it. We have an aging baby boom population. This is good for them. Parkinson's, any other kind of hand disease. A lot of doctors sell these products.
What's the next step for this company?
The next step is for them to watch their sales on Walmart shelves very carefully through the company's Retail Link software. You cannot wait for the Walmart buyer to call you and say, hey, you guys are doing well here, but you're not doing so well there. They need to monitor those sales, and they need to make suggestions about where they're selling hot and where they're not. And if they need to move product, do it soon.
Is it in every Walmart store?
No, it's a test case of 500 stores. However, you do well there. Walmart has 5,300 stores worldwide, 138 million pairs of eyeballs going through weekly.
10,000 people with their wares try every year, you say?
Every year.
Every year.
2%.
2%
make it in.
2% make
2%.
it in.
They're
They have
part
to
of
go
the
to
2%.
Bentonville, Arkansas,
Yes.
and set in the big pitch.
Yes.
What's the secret between the winners and the losers?
You know, the winners, to begin with, they have a product that is not a Me Too product. They come up with something unique, and they study the stuff on the Walmart shelves. You'd be amazed to me. A Walmart executive, he says to me, he says, you'd be amazed how many people don't know what our product mix is. They give us things in boxes that would never fit on the shelves. These kids, they really did that. I call them kids, they're 34, but, you know, compared to a lot of the older white CEOs we have out there. So anyway, you know, going forward, that's what they have to do.
Mm-hmm. And how are the kids doing? I mean, they are nervous, I'm sure.
They are bracing themselves. As he says, you know, we have a heck of a lot riding on this, and we have to really monitor these links.
Well, who's to say, Gwen, that the other companies to whom they've already sold and who have been loyal distributors of this, that they won't turn around and say, wait a minute, I'm selling this at $6 and Walmart gets to sell it at $3. Can you lower your price?
It's already happening. I spoke to one retailer last week who's been a very loyal supporter of theirs. He says to me, he says, you know what, I'm going to have to reevaluate. I don't want to be underpricing, I don't want to be overpricing my customers when they can do that. Until PenAgain can come out with a product that's like a $20 to $30 pen, which they're doing, something in chrome, something in metal, which they can sell, and they are a high-end pen, then they may have to back off.
They come in these different colors. Anything else? I'm seeing red, silver, blue.
They They have markers, they have highlighters. They're coming out with a set for kids. So they
I
have
want a
real
rainbow
range.
color, kids.
That's right.
34-year-old kids. All right, everybody, buy one of these pens so we can have a success story here. Gwen, nice to see you. Thank you very much. Gwendolyn Bounds of the Wall Street Journal.